Hi, I have been working on a coding agent for a year and a half now, and while I'm working on it, I'm also using it to build a SaaS application. Currently, it's fully open source. The code is on GitHub, and I want more contributors and other developers who can use it and enhance it alongside me. For the name, I am a big fan of Egyptology, so I called it Ptah. Also, I wanted to discuss from where I am coming from and why I built it in the first place. Basically, I have been using NX workspaces and the TypeScript stack like Angular, React for the front end, NestJS and Prisma with different ORMs on the backend, and following domain-driven design to build a maintainable SaaS application. And through the years, I have been using a different coding agent, and each time I found they are very good at writing code, but they always struggle to understand how I build and how I design the architecture. That's why I built Ptah, to encode this architecture into the coding agent itself and stop re-explaining myself and my architecture to the coding agent each time I use it. So basically, Ptah is a provider-agnostic coding orchestra where you can use your different subscriber with, like whether you have Claude Code, Codex, Copilot, or Llama subscription, or any open source model. You can utilize it with Ptah while having your agentic harness and the context harness into just the application itself or at the application layer. Ptah ships with 24 skills and around 15 agent templates. And all of this is fully customized, where you can pick what you want and install it. Ptah will wire it into your workspace and install it in the coding agent you are using. And they are not just prompts I found somewhere. They are actually the way I have been coding and I have been architecting my SaaS application for all of my years of experience. For example, how you would lay out or how you would create a library or define the first domain-driven design architecture into your workspace, how you would model a domain, how you would apply multi-tenancy with authentication and authorizations. All of those ships directly into Ptah. Also, it doesn't hand you generic agent. There is a setup wizard as well that understands your architecture and your tech stack and everything you are using. Also, it like have an evaluation for your weaknesses and strengths, and based off all of this information, it generates tailored agents and skills for your projects. All of that run in three places: a VS Code extension, a desktop application, and a CLI tool. This CLI tool as well works both ways. Headless, where an agent can talk to it through JSON RPC, and also a terminal user interface where you are driving it yourself. On our canvas, you can run up to 9 different agents with different models and also different providers if you like, all from one shared workspace. It also has a memory that persists over session. So the thing you define to it while you are working on the first day of the week, it will exist on Friday until you say so. And once you finish your work, it has a trajectory that run all over your session and try to understand how you could offer you new skills where you can generate them to use into your project from now on.